stream. Okay, I'll add myself. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, sister. Thank you for coming on such short notice. I knew I was going to be up trading tonight, so I figured I might as well just sit with y'all for a little bit. I'm sleepy already, so I'm going to trade with you guys for about an hour or so. I just really want to keep an eye on Tesla and NVIDIA. I'm looking at a couple of things. So let me get the intro out the way. Hello, my name is Sandra, and welcome to my channel From Black to Legacy. On this channel, we're all things money, investing, and mindset, particularly how to go from a scarcity mindset to a mindset of abundance. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, you're in the right place. You're right where you need to be. So, if you're new here, what you have stumbled upon is a community of new traders. It's actually a learning community that started in my kitchen in Mexico, and it's just grown from there. And we're a community of traders. We get together, we share info. Our community tab is absolutely lit because it's full of information. So, if you're a new trader, new to investing, new to financial literacy, any of those things, you have found your people. You found your people. So today I'm looking at NVIDIA. I don't have any contracts open on NVIDIA, but I do have some contracts open on Tesla. And so that's what I'm on. That's what I'm going to be doing for a little bit. I think I'll be with you all for about an hour or so tonight. And then I'm going to bed because I'm thinking I'm going to swing these. I've been swinging these Tesla contracts anyway. Tesla has earnings coming up this week. Oh, as a matter of fact, tomorrow after market close, they'll have their earnings call and then their earnings meeting. So we'll see if there's going to be some movement in Tesla. So I'm watching Tesla and NVIDIA. If NVIDIA makes a move, then maybe I'll purchase a contract or two, usually two, for NVIDIA. But right now, I am in a current swing with my Tesla contracts, and I've got quite a few days on those. I want to say 10, they're 10 days out. So I may just hold them, whatever it is. Hey, Sandra, are you trading? Is anybody paper trading today? I hope so. And then I really hope that I can see everybody on Wednesday. I've got my Trader TV on. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn it down and move this over. I'm hoping to see you guys on Wednesday at our Zoom session so that we can paper trade together. Of course, when you know, as soon as I press this thing, I got to sneeze. Hold tight, y'all. Is that's the opening bell. So we're off to the races. Let me take a peek and see what Tesla's doing. Okay, that's a good thing. Good, a green bar to start with is a good thing. Price up because I've got calls, so this is a good thing. I'm hoping to see it get above. Tesla was struggling around 290, as you can see. So we'll see what happens today. Yeah, 290 has proven to be pretty strong resistance. So I'm hoping she can break through 290 and we can get some upside going between today and tomorrow. So we will see. We will see. But that's one heck of a way to start the day. Oh, but you know what? It was in the news. Kathy Woods, who manages, oh my gosh, I can't remember what ETF she manages. I want to say Vanguard, but don't quote me on that. Kathy Woods sold quite a bit of her Tesla stocks ahead of earnings. So that did give me a little, I'm like, we usually follow the big boys when we watch those big orders. But by the same token, last week, quite a few call contracts at the 300 strike price were sold for Tesla. And I think they had an expiration date of the 21st. I can't remember what the expiration date was. So we're going to see what happens. I'm curious to see. Well, let me take a peek at NVIDIA too. Oh, let me show y'all this new thing I learned, how to watch multiple screens at once. So let me do this. I'll make this NVIDIA. Why are they all okay? Tesla. I want Tesla up here. I don't know why that's doing that. Let me unlink it. I wonder if that will help. So, because usually I should be able to watch one, and one. Let's see, what else do I want to watch? PLTR. I'll figure this out. So we got PLTR, Tesla, on NVIDIA. Okay. All right, cool. We've got NVIDIA down here with all these lines. Even NVIDIA starts down today. But Palantir was doing really well. So I don't know if anybody has any Palantir, but it's off of its high. And Tesla's just tanking. Ooh, look at those. Oh, my lambs. This is not what you want to see ahead of earnings. Okay, and what else do I want to watch? And I'm watching Google too. So we will see. Everybody is, oh my gosh, what's going on? I need to hook this up down here. But at any rate, so we got Google going. I'll do VTI on this one because I've got some VTI. I don't know why. Oh, I see why, because they got the same color. Let me make this green. And then I'll make this Tesla again. Okay, so we should be straight. So we've got Tesla, VTI, Palantir, and NVIDIA. And I'm going to put them all, they're all on the 2 minute. So that's something you can do too. If you want to watch multiple, I'm going to move this out the way so we can at least get some more screen time. If you want to watch more than one stock at a time, I don't usually do it like this, but if you want to, there is a feature right up here in the upper left right-hand corner. And if you drop it, you can put in as many cells as you like. I'm doing 4, so I highlighted those 4 so that I can watch the 4 things that are on my watch list. So if you haven't, I don't like to do that because I really don't, I don't trade like that. I trade one thing at a time, but I can at least keep my eye on, what the market is doing. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I do want to, oh, and then another thing that you can do if you're distracted by that, you can maximize one cell. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to maximize this Tesla cell just so I can keep my eye on it. And I'll get over to the chat and see who's here. It's just us chickens today. Hey, it's just me, you, it's the 3 of us. Okay. Sandra, are you going to paper trade today? Why was your order canceled? Did you have your stop set tight? Because if you have your stop set tight and that thing tanks right away, it'll kick you right out, which could be a good thing. I'm trying to think, what was I in? I was in, it might have been NVIDIA. And I used my OCO template. And I was trying to get into the trade fairly quickly. So I didn't really even pay attention to where my stop loss was set because it was, it was my template. And the stop was set so tight, man, I was in and out of that trade so fast. I mean, so be careful when you're setting your stop loss, be intentional about it because you can set it too tight and it just will bump you out at the first little dip. So yeah, but which was fine because it turns out it was a great thing because if I'm not mistaken, NVIDIA tanked and I had a call and it saved me. So stop losses and stop losses for sure will save your neck. Now, a stop limit, you can trade with or without, but a stop loss, man, it'll help you keep your losses tiny. And I am in my humble opinion, I think that's the mark of a good trader, is that it's not even how much you how much you gain, your gains. It's minimizing those losses, because the losses will do you in. And I'm preaching to myself most of the times when I'm talking, y'all. I'm talking to myself. I'm trying to remind myself of best practices. And I think one of those best practices is not to get too caught up, in the emotion of a trade or get too invested. I do that. I still do that. The emotional part, I'm starting to be able to manage better. But once I'm invested in a trade, once I say, it's sometimes difficult for me to pivot. So I've got to start working on my pivot game, getting in and getting out of there. Sandra, what are you are you paper trading or money trading? Good morning, Brownie. Good morning. IWM. I love me some IWM. Let's look at IWM. You haven't said anything. I like trading IWM. I made some good money on IWM. Look at IWM go too. Holy smokes. Look at that though. I wonder what's gonna happen. I've got a resistance at 194.61. Let's see if it bounces off of that. What happens if it goes straight through it? Oh, fool. 194.62, 63, 65. It's a little overbought, but it's looking pretty good. Let's see if it bounces off of that, if it rejects or if it cuts through. Who said IWM? Thank you. Welcome to the conversation. I like IWM. Let's see. Maybe we can make some money on IWM today. Okay, so oh shoot. Let me see if I got anything above that. Above 167. Look at that though. Look at that red candle. I don't know. It could be just a little pullback. And that looks like a fib I put in there. And that's been in there for a while, I would think, because I haven't traded IWM in a while. And so I haven't plotted any support and resistance for it either. But she's off to a good start. Okay, that's the 2 minute. I'm going to look at the 5 minute. I'm just going to look at her across some time frames to see. That's looking pretty sweet. Let me look at the hour. And I'm going to look at the daily on that. 60. Look at that though. 194.60. That's an old support I had put in there. I'm telling you, you must plot your support and resistance. It matters. It's almost, yeah, look at it. It had some trouble at 194.60. And that's still, I think, a pretty strong support. It got up to 194.70 something, but let's go back. Well, since I'm here, let me look at the weekly chart too. Y'all look at all these lines, Lord. I need to go back and clean this stuff up. But I used to trade IWM. Yeah, see, look. That 194.60, or you could say 194.50. Let me look back this way. Yeah. And at one point it was support. You know how it can be support and then it can also flip and be resistance. I need to clean that chart up. I will. I'll clean it up. Live trading with Tesla. Yes. What's GOEV? GOEV. Let me see. GOEV. I don't know what this is. Okay, but let's look at it. Let's look at it on the 5 minute. Oh, shoot. Sandra, what is GOEV? Let me put it over here on the watch list. GOEV, and we'll put IWM up here too. Okay. Let me pull this over. Mm-hmm. I want to be able to see my watch list really well. Net change. I like my ATR out the way. And then I like to be able to see the percent change. I like to, okay, let's see. All right, cool. Y'all gotta talk to me, cause sure. Okay, well let me look at IWM for sure, because IWM is something I would trade IWM. Oh, fool, we didn't cut through that. We cut through. We broke through. Let me get there. Let me get to it. All right, IWM. Who came over here dropping all this good news? Put options on. Okay, good luck. Thank you, Brownie. Good luck to you too. It's a penny stock. Yeah, it is. Y'all know I don't usually research penny stocks. CLSK. I'll throw it over here on the watch list. Hold tight. C CSLK. Okay. I didn't get that right. Let me get back over here. CLSK. CLSK. Okay, what's up with CLSK? Let me link these. Okay. Y'all came through with the heat today. GOEV is up. Let's see what happens. It shot up 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 minutes up. We'll see what happens. VTI. Okay, VTI. Okay. Well, I'm in watch mode today, y'all. Y'all can tell I'm moving slow. But I missed, I was up trading. I traded when I tell y'all all night last night, I stayed for almost a whole session. I'm pretty sure I did. After a while, I mean, maybe because the market closes, now it opens for me at 8:30 p.m. And I want to say it closes like 3 in the morning, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's like 3 in the morning or something, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So I hung in there. I really did. I hung in there for as long as I could. So we'll see what happens today. I'm happy, y'all know. So full disclosure, y'all know I own VTI and PT Palantir. So I keep those on my watch list just in case. I don't actively trade them, but I have the stocks, so I keep those. But I do have two Tesla contracts open, and Tesla's got earnings tomorrow, so I knew I was going to be swinging those anyway. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, BTI. Hmm. Let me get over here and see who's doing what. And IWM. Okay, but who came over here and dropped that nugget? I'm not gonna get in on it, but man, let me see. 2 minute, 5 minute. Let me look at the 15 minute. I dropped a video too on the community chat where Oliver Velez, and I want to say I dropped one from Black Girl Stocks about the time frames and how you should be using your time frames. Okay. And if you're day trading, if you're scalping, if you're swing trading, which time frames are appropriate. So start looking at that stuff. Let's see. PL Palantir. Palantir had done a little run up 18 up to $18. I haven't seen Palantir up at $18. Still even at 17.46, 17.48. That's still a nice little bump up. I'm sure I got in it at 16 something. Yeah, Palantir did well yesterday. VTI did a little bump up too. Look at VTI over time. So yeah, I realized a little bit of gain because I don't have a lot of it. Just, I was playing around. Figured I'd pick some up just to watch. And but the runaway is this penny stock here. Look at that. Let me get back down to the 2 minute. I like the 2 minute time frame. I used to trade on the 3, but I would keep running down to the 1 minute. So I just switched to the 2 minute. Let's see what's going to happen with IWM. You all, if these two stay like that, somebody who's a smarter trader than me, a more experienced trader than me, tell me what this means. I know this means something when you have these two candles that have these thin bodies like this and those long wicks, even if they aren't identical. Well, we know what this is because on a green candle, it opens at the bottom and it closes at the top. Well, the price had gotten as high as 195.31, which means that sellers came in and pushed that price back down. It had gotten up to 195.31 and it closed at 190, I'm sorry, 195.31. It closed at 195 around 14. Well, I do know this, that when these bodies, these green bodies aren't as big and as voluminous as this, for me, it just says either this trend is running out of steam or sellers are starting to step in, but you want to see these big bodies still, continue on. Or it could just be taking a little breather. So then when I see those, I start looking at everything else. Then I start looking at my volume. I start looking at my MACD to see if the trend is changing. I start looking at my RSI to see if that value is coming down. And I look at my TTM. Oh, Lord, look at IWM making a new high. Look how far apart these are spread. The only thing about it is I just don't like to get in, and if I can't get in here, I don't want to chase. And plus, I'm not trying to do nothing hard tonight. Nothing at all. Am I doing hard tonight? Yeah, please check them out. Okay. Cano is engineering electric vehicles and leading the automotive world transition to clean and sustainable energy. Okay. All right. I'm going to put that up there. So you guys can still see everything. You just can't see the indicators. And we're looking currently at IWM. Just march up this little chart. While Tesla and NVIDIA today, this is not their day. It's, still early. Let me peek over here at this market watch. I just really wanted to be with y'all today. That's the real truth. What's up with market watch? Visualize. Let's see these public companies. Okay, so it's quite a bit of red here. And look at that. Quite a bit in the NASDAQ too. So I would imagine QQQ. Let me see what QQQ is looking like, because all of the biggies in QQQ, are all red. Microsoft, NVIDIA, Apple, Google, Meta, they're all red. So I'm not surprised to see that QQQ is down a bit. I'm not surprised to see that. And Google, Palantir, down 5 cents. That's not too bad. VTI is well. Did anybody paper trade GOEV? And let me look at IWM one more time. Man, y'all, somebody paper trade IWM. I'm definitely not ready to get into it. It's too late. I wish I had caught it. It wasn't on my radar today because I really wasn't going to try to do too much. I'm really just watching this Tesla to see what it does. Let me get over here and look at it. Oh yeah, this is all kind of crazy. When I see crazy like that, it makes me I don't want to say, it just makes me think market manipulation in some ways. I don't know. Certainly volatile. Don't quote me. Y'all know I've been trading less than a year. This is these are the musings of a new trader. So I just like sitting up chatting and talking with my friends. That's the real truth. And y'all know it's Marilyn's birthday month. Marilyn, are you doing anything special for your birthday month? Okay, wait a minute, Sandra. Let me see. Sandra says, if my Tesla trade was canceled, not filled, why is my P&L negative $80 under equities? Do you have something else open? Check to see if you have something else open. And did part of it fill? Are you sure? Go back over to monitor, your monitor tab, Sandra, and look to see if Tesla filled, you know, it could say not filled or working for a little while, and then it'll fill if you don't cancel it. So your P&L, if it's saying 80 and it's just stuck there, then maybe no major plans. But if it's moving, if that number is moving up and down and that something is open. So Sandra, go over to your monitor tab, tap your monitor tab. It'll pull up that screen where you can see, your profit and loss, your P&L, and then see if you see the ticker TSL, see if you see Tesla over there, or if you have something else open. Okay, Marilyn, you're getting outside. Marilyn, when is the actual day? You can text it to me. I know you don't have to tell the whole world. But when is your actual birthday day? I know it's your birth month. I know you're doing it big for your whole birthday month, but when is the actual day? I just want to know for my own edification. All they have to do is say, "Let's Maryland," and you off to the races. You outside. Hey y'all, is anybody else experiencing heat wave? Well, it's always hot where I am, y'all. It's hot in Thailand. It's hot. It's hot in the morning. It's hot at night. It's just hot. It's hot and it's humid. So I try not to go outside. Oh, wait a minute. It's on the 25th. It's coming up. Yay. Okay, sister. Okay, field two orders. Okay, so let me see. Let me see. Let me put this up here so I can see. Filled orders, two orders, three fields, one canceled order. Yes, that's why, because two filled. Uh-huh. Whatever it is, three fields. So I know something has to be open. Sandra, is that number moving up and down? Like, is it not staying at 80? Because if it's moving up and down, yeah, then you've got something open. And then whatever those letters, whatever the ticker is, if you hit that little caret right next to it, it'll drop down and it'll show you what's open. Please tell me you paper trading, please. Let me get over here. I'm excited about Wednesday, y'all. Okay. Tesla's down $2. Ooh, look at Nvidia down $5. I'm not surprised because Nvidia has shot up. Actually, from the high, it had gotten up to 480. So it's really down $30 over the last week. In the last week. But we made some good money on that on those calls. So I'm not mad. Um, let's check on IWM again. Look at IWM. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And it's still making. Y'all better be glad. Somebody paper trade it, please. Because that's good money. It shot through there with some volume too. It shot through that 194.61 with that big candle. Look at that volume. Look how far apart these are spread, y'all. That's a good sign. Even though it has gone above that 70 value on the RSI, even though it's overbought, it's still going. It's still going. 195.81. I am not mad. IWM, that would have been a great morning scalp. Whoo. Oh my goodness, you could have been in and out. And we were right here. When it broke through, somebody could have still got in because you'd have been right by support on that support. I just am not moving like that, y'all. I'm not moving on a dime. When I tell y'all I'm going to sleep, I was out in that heat all day. Oh my Lord. It wore me out. Sandra, you live trading? Ooh, I like it, Sandra. So what are you trading? What are you trading Tesla? What are you trading? Hi, Celestial Nation. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so glad you caught us. I hope somebody is paper trading IWM just to see. Sandra, tell me what you're live trading. I love it. Sandra is not afraid. You jump right in with both feet. I wish I had caught that IWM move, but who was it came right in here? Brownie came right in here and told it. Came straight through the door at 8:37 and said IWM. Let me look back at IWM at 8:37, see where it was at 8:30. At 8:37. It was just approaching this. It was, oh Lord, and look at it still going. I can't bear to watch. Because that's something I normally trade, y'all. You all know that. I trade IWM. But I didn't have anything on my radar today, to be honest. See, the only thing I had on my radar today was watching Tesla, looking at NVIDIA, PLTR, the same thing, lazy trading. But this was a move. This is still a move. 195.93. Let's see, it opened at, let me see. It opened around 193.67, 193. So up $2, 93, 94, 95. Shoot, $2.50 right out the gate. Good money. Good money, people. Let's look at it on the 5. I really like, because you could really see the pattern on the 5-minute. Look at that. Somebody look at that. That's a thing of beauty. Ooh, Lord, that's beautiful. I need to know who Brownie is, because Brownie came right in and gave us the goal. I just wasn't even set up. And if I don't have it set up in my trade, you know, it's a good chance. Especially we talking about real money. Now, paper money, I'd have been on top of it, but real money, I don't know. But look at her still going. 196.03 for a high. 195.95, 195.98. That was a great trade. Up $2.38 from yesterday's close. We are not mad. Let me peek over here and see if Tesla's gonna bounce back. Ooh, that's some crazy looking stuff there. I think Tesla is almost, the high yesterday was like 192 and some change. So it's $3 off the high of yesterday. Oh, y'all forgive me. I told y'all I was asleep. Sandra, you trading Tesla? Okay, so tell me what you got. How many contracts and how many days on it? I hope you got some time on it because hopefully tomorrow, if their earnings come out better than expected, then maybe we'll see a little move up. Maybe we'll see a little move up today. Let's see. I will be up watching it, but I'm telling y'all, at 10 o'clock, I will be in my bed in my pajamas. I will be in my PJs. Let's see this market watch. If anything is changing. Hmm. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to look back at Tesla over. I want to look at the hourly chart. I'm just going to roll back over the bigger time frames just to kind of see where we are. So I'm gonna go from the hourly and then I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna pull in. So I don't usually look at the half hour. I just don't. I don't know. It's just not. But I'm gonna roll through all of the time frames just to kind of see the 15 minute. But I like to look at the 5 minute time frame because you can really see the pattern. I can see patterns better on the 5 minute, at least candlestick patterns I can see better on the 5 minute time frame. So you can see our MACD, you can see our RSI value seems to be falling 40, 39. Looks like we got this red start to come in on our TTM squeeze. So maybe it's some more downside coming our way. Two contracts, at 721. Yeah, that's what I have too. Sandra, you got calls or puts? Did you say 107? Maryland, I know I've been hearing that across the US, it's a heat wave. One of my friends went back to Chicago and they were talking about how hot it was in Chicago, or just period, everywhere. It's hot. Well, Chicago wasn't the hottest, but I know the South, it was hot. Hey, everybody, we got 8 people watching y'all. Who's out here? Say hi. Celestial Nation, are you paper trading or live trading today? I'm basically just hanging out with y'all. That's the real truth. I come here to talk money, talk with my friends. Let's see what IWM is doing. If IWM is still going, I'm telling you. Yeah, y'all. That was the move. And it's still going. Would you please look at this? Somebody look at this. This is what you want. Look, this is what you should have been in on, Sandra. Shoot, look at this. Wow. Got up to 196. It opened up at 193, 94, 95, almost $3 if it keeps going. That's a thing of beauty right there, IWM. That was beautiful. Up $2.61. And yeah, let me see. This little penny stock came out the gate, tried to do a little something, something. Let's see this CLSK I think she said put options. Okay. And QQQ, we already know what's happening. We saw that blood red in the streets. NVIDIA. Yeah. Y'all notice how those charts look pretty similar? Look at this. Look at NVIDIA. You got this, and then you've got them playing this like hook like thing. Watch QQQ. And if you watch QQQ and SPY, look at that. Don't those charts look pretty similar? Let's do this. Let me go ahead and put them side by side. I'm going to lose this. And let me blow this up, make this bigger. Y'all, look at that. You see that? I wish I had my whatchamajiggies on here. Let's make this a little bigger too. Look at those charts. Look at how similar they look. I'm telling you. Oh, that's because those are both QQQ. Stop it. What was the other one I was trying to compare it to? NVIDIA. NVDA. Let me make this another color. Yellow. NVDA. And Tesla. Okay, that's what I was trying to show you all. Look at NVIDIA and look at QQQ. That whole down move. And I would be willing to say, I bet you Tesla, I wonder if it looks, well, I want QQQ up. I wonder if Tesla looks like it too. But certainly QQQ and SPY, they kind of trade the same. If you watch them, they almost mirror each other. I'll pull SPY up too in a minute. Yeah. Even Tesla. Let me get this out the way. Look at those charts. Look at how similar they look. Is anybody looking at this? These two. Look at that. Then two green bars, a red bar, two green bars, a red, two reds, these greens. Look at that. Okay, and I wanted to show you SPY, how SPY and QQQ kind of mirror one another many days. Now, of course, well, today that's not the case. Look at SPY cutting up. I definitely don't really trade SPY because SPY will beat you up. But SPY and IWM looking good today, IWM. The NASDAQ is down because all them tech stocks. Would y'all look at this fool? Would y'all look at this thing doing the full? IWM is doing the whole full. Let me maximize this. That was the move today. It hit a high of 196.38. It opened at 193.70. And that was 250. Easy, easy. Yeah, $2.64 up, easy. Let me get back over here to the chat because I only got a little bit more time with y'all. Sandra, you got calls too? Yeah. We'll have to be patient. Yours expires on the 21st, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 3 days from now. You have to see. Mine, I have got mine for, they're 11 days out. I knew I was going to be swinging those for a bit. I have to look back and see what the expiration date is on those. And is this thing still making new highs? I'm through with it. Because even if we had got in here, y'all, I'm through with it. That was a sleep. That was a sleeper. We slept on that one, Sandra. That was our money right there. We slept on that. Man. But I promise You can't chase it. I'm looking at IWM across, I'm gonna look back at the 5 minute. Let's see. If it makes a new high, I'm gonna be a little salty if it make another high. Cause we had time to get in that trade. But y'all, when I don't feel like trading, like if I'm sleepy, I don't fool around because I'll make mistakes when I'm sleepy. So I have learned that nope, I know I'm sleepy. I was sleepy when I posted it, but I didn't. I knew I was gonna be up watching Tesla for a while, so I figured I might as well get this live in. Y'all, this YouTube thing is more than a notion. This trying to keep up with a posting schedule and keeping up with all those analytics and stuff. Holy smoly cannoli. Hey vet, hey friend. How are you? Girl, we're looking at the one that got away from us today. We're looking at IWM. Brownie came in, and I'm not even sure. I don't even know how we met Brownie. For a minute, I thought that was. I'm gonna have to find out who Brownie is because Brownie came in with the heat and told us IWM. I'm talking about right before it took off. Had somebody taken that trade, they would be sitting here looking at a boatload of cash. It wasn't me though. Yeah, the Russell 2000 they're not large. It's not like the Nasdaq. Let's see, has done well recently as demand for American shares jumped the fund, which tracks the top small cap companies. Yeah, small cap stocks in the U.S. has risen to a high of $193. What? Sure did. Right before our eyes, it went up to 196, the highest since February 10th, 2023. I am telling y'all, together we are better. Marilyn is out there doing the research. Sandra, we're going to get this thing. We're going to, y'all, I'm telling you, if we work together, we can get this. We can master this. Brownie came in and told us, dropped it right in the chat. So I'm watch IWM. Wasn't on my radar. But also today I didn't get a chance to do any of my the only thing I did was do some support and resistance for Tesla and Nvidia. I don't even know if I did. I just went back and looked at my support and resistance again because I knew I was going to be keeping an eye on those. I didn't look at anything else. I didn't even do my pre-show because listen, my pre-market prep. I usually do my pre-market prep with Brandon Trades because he always looks at QQQ. He always looks at SPY, ESEQ, and then he'll do individual. So that's when I feel most prepared. I've already looked at my own charts. I plotted the support and resistance for my own charts or what I'm looking. I created my watch list. I go put in my OCOs. I get all my orders prepped. I've listened to him, and Chris Sane. I listen to Chris Sane too. I listen to those two and see, what they're talking about for the upcoming trading day. And I didn't do any of that prep, so I definitely wasn't gonna be in here trying to spin around on a dime. I don't like to trade without doing the prep. Okay, so it look like we got a little sideways consolidation here. Let me get to the 2 minute. IWM just is pretty to look at today. Uh-huh. We got a little doji there. And it looks like a little crossover. So yeah, she came and did her thing. She can go to sleep now. She can fall right back down. Now, here's the catch to this, you all, is that sometimes it'll go right back down. So you might want to be on the lookout. Many times I've seen that happen where after they run up like that, then it'll tank. It'll go right on. So watch because look at our RSI, how overbought it was. It may go all the way back down. So you could be on the lookout. If you miss the up, you might be able to catch the down. So watch, pay attention. But I also say pay attention to the shapes of these candles. Oh, I'm telling you, trading. You if you pay attention to trading, I'm telling you, look how big, 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 big. You could see here, to me, this is like the warning. And then start looking at how the bodies get really small. All that big volume. And then as the volume dies down, look at this. Volume starts to die down. These candle bodies start to get smaller. When you start seeing this, and this, hey, and that crossover, these, lights out, cash out, take your money, go home. Don't wait for more. I probably would have bailed. Y'all know me, I would have bailed on this candle. After it hit that high, that doji came in, this one and this one, I definitely would have bailed on this candle. That crossover, I'm out. I'm out. Or like if I had three, which is what I would normally do, and the reason I always buy or normally buy 2 or 3 contracts is that even if you scale out, you could leave a runner. But in this case, to be perfectly honest with you, because I probably wouldn't have gotten in if IWM had been on my radar, I would have waited for it to get above this 194.61 just to be safe. And then that's still a nice little run up. And then I probably would have gotten out definitely on this candle. I would be out. And maybe leave one runner. But knowing me not, I would have took that money and ran. That's the name of the game. I'm telling y'all, I am not for look at this. So keep an eye on IWM to see if in fact it's going to just come on all the way back down. Oh, wait a minute, Brownie, what does that mean? Haikanashi. Oh, the Haikanashi candles. I see y'all been studying, child. Don't be lost. Yeah, but you, Yvette, trust. We are all over the place. Some of us have never placed a trade. Some of us are in it. Some of us are actively trading, live trading. Some of us are paper trading, girl, and some of us are sitting on the sidelines. It is what it is. Everybody's welcome here. Don't feel lost. Keep coming back. Keep talking money talk. I'm telling you. Bernie, what's up with SPY? The Ikanashi candles? I never use those. Maybe I should. Hey, I know the doji. Yes, you know what a doji candle is. It cuts out the noise. Really? Okay, don't make me. Okay, the say less. I'll look at anything. So maybe I need to look at those Ikanashi. You know who I know switched to those two? I want to say um Black Girl Stocks. I think she switched to those candles. And the Iconashis are not the ones with the bodies and the wigs. I'll have to show you all what they look like. I'll switch to them. It's all solid. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna switch to those on my chart. Let me see if I can figure out. I think if I go into appearances, let's see. I think I can switch them to the Ikanashi candles. Okay. Let's see. Apply. That's not them. Mm-mm. No, I thought they were like sticks with little thingy maboodles. So let me find it. Let's see what's Ikanashi candles. Maybe not this. I don't know. Show wicks. Tell me how to turn these candles because I thought the Iconashis were like it's a line. Yeah, this is just hollowed out, not filled in. I don't know how to change my candles to Iconashis. Let's see, standard monkey bars, blah 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 blah. Anyway, let me don't go messing anything up. But at any that In that candlestick Bible, you guys, that's in the Google Drive, maybe I can pull it up. Um, I can show you what they look like. So let me go back to the regular candles until somebody can tell me how to change these to Iconachis with price movement. It keeps it simple with price movement. Okay, that's something we need to talk about too. Ooh, but did y'all see IWM? Oh Lord. That it don't get any better than that. That is what you want to see. That's amazing. That was nothing short of a move. I don't think I've even seen anything that looked that good. Let's look at it on the 5. That's a thing of beauty. That almost looks like math. Doesn't that look like some shape in math? But look at the size of these candles. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let me just run through the rest of the stuff on my watch list. Okay. Well, we ain't mad at you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes is straight down. And maybe, just maybe, we got some come up coming. Let's look at Tesla, see what Tesla doing. I hate it when they are wiki like that. Let's look at Google. Oh, and my son told me to keep an eye on Microsoft too. MSFT. Man. Okay, but now look at Google. Look at that. Bam. Now look at NVIDIA. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Still that same down, and then that little recovery. Palantir. So let's see what Market Watch says. Okay, a little more green coming in. VTI. Let's get back to this chart. Okay. Let me pull SPY up. SPY. Look at SPY. Are y'all looking at this? Go to style. Okay. Say less. Let me get over there. Go to style. Is it in? Oh, okay. Go to style. Settings. Chart mode. Oh, chart type. I cannot. Gotcha. Thank you. Let's see. Style. Chart type. Candles. Okay. How come it didn't change them? I'll play with it and get to it. You know what I'm gonna do. Hi Katrina, welcome. Brownie, I went to style and I clicked it. It didn't change them to the Hikanachi candles. I tell you what, because I'm not gonna be on long. I got about 20 more minutes, you guys. I will find out how to change those. But anybody that has the Candlestick Bible, they're in there. They do a whole chapter on why you use them. I think they were the predecessor to the candlesticks that we use today. I want to say the Iconachis were the original candlestick candles. Okay, but I saw it in style. So here's style. Time frame setup setting, data box. Type of candle. Print chart, set chart, save. Oh, maybe I have to do that and hit save style. Oh no, no. SPY was the move today. IWM, everybody but QQQ. Let me go down to the 2. But at any rate, that's textbook. That's a thing of beauty. I promise you. I can't remember the last time I saw a move like that, y'all. And that's on everything I know and love. I can't tell you the last time I saw that like that. I can't. I cannot even tell you. And let's look at SPY too. Even SPY, y'all, when I see that, when something like that, I don't know. That's a nice little move. Ooh, somebody made some money this morning. It wasn't me. I made some pennies on Palantir and some pennies on BTI. Okay, so then I will be working on how how to get the Hikanachi candles up. Hit the note. Yes, that's what I wanted to tell you all. Please set your notifications because when you watch from the notification, it it credits differently. It is like it signals to the algorithm that you are a returning viewer, and that gives the algorithm the symbol that the content is desirable. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Most of my days I spend in YouTube class, y'all. This is all I do. This is all I do. Learn to trade and try to figure out what the doggone algorithm wants and try to feed the beast. This is all I do. But would y'all look at this? Doesn't that look beautiful? Look at SPY looking all beautiful. Good Lord. That was a thing of beauty. Sandra, this was the move. SPY was the move. IWM was the move today. Shoot, even this see any of these. Look at that. Somebody look at this. Somebody look at this. I just appreciate y'all coming here. Brownie, thank you. Thank you for contributing and just helping. I'm telling y'all, we have been so fortunate. We've had people roll through this chat who were, I'm talking about, the real deal Holyfield in terms of trading. Like these are people who are experienced. Brownie, I don't know what your training is, but I sure appreciate you dropping in and just dropping some gems for us. All of it is love. All of it is learning. And who was that was saying, Yvette was saying, I was lost. No, Yvette, you are right where you're supposed to be. Hopefully, I will see you Wednesday so that we can practice our paper trading together. I'm telling you all, sometimes you just have to get in there and get over the fear or any apprehension you have, because most of it is the platform. Once you master that, how do you even place an order, and once we get a proper understanding of what an options contract is, how is that different from shares? You want to know what you're doing. You want to know what you're talking about. So Yvette, don't you dare feel any kind of way. You're in the place to be. So is there, Yvette? I know Sandra is set up. I know Marilyn is set up. Katrina, I don't know if anybody else wants to paper trade with us on Wednesday evening. Please make sure that you have your Thinkorswim platform set up. Or if you're trading on another platform, feel free. The only thing is I can't help you with any other platform because Thinkorswim is the only platform I know. But TradingView, there are tons of platforms you could trade on. Heck, Fidelity has their own platform, and I started on that one, but I didn't master it, so I don't know. I don't know that one, so I can't help you. Yes, Marilyn. Yep, tell them don't give up. Remember to set your stop losses. Yep, that's what I said too. A stop loss is a must. You can almost trade without your stop limit in place, but that stop loss will save you because you must keep your losses small. I think that's how traders blow their accounts. That's how people get discouraged. And I don't advise anybody to trade with real money until you can paper trade and have a track record of successes. You can identify a particular setup or two that you work from. Like I trade trends. I'm not doing anything else. I don't do straddles. I don't buy. I don't do anything. I simply look for a trade. I go in, I try to set up my chart, I try to be familiar with one or two tickers. I stay true to what I know. And it's just been a good way to learn for me. Everybody knows when I first started, I only traded QQQ because it was all I could focus on. Now I can at least look at a couple other tickers. I would have never, ever in the early, like my earliest trading days, I would have never changed this view to a view like this. Oh my goodness, I would have been so totally overwhelmed with this. I would have never done that. So let me do this Tesla. Let's see if we can get them. Okay, so we can look at Tesla and we can look at NVIDIA too. So I think everybody, you take your time, you don't give up. I promise you, to me, learning to trade is a commitment, but it is so worth it because once you learn, I think technical analysis is the crux of it. Once you understand that these charts are nothing to be afraid of, once you figure out what you're looking at, you could trade anything. You don't have to trade options. Options can be risky. You can trade regular stocks or shares. You can trade Forex, futures. If I'm not mistaken, Living My Dream, he was, I think he switched to either futures or Forex, one of the two. See, look at this, y'all. You can make money on the up and the down. So it is what it is. But what's this big gap? Did anybody see this gap up here? That was May 22nd. I got this on the daily. Let me put this on the 2 minute. Make sure everybody on the 2 minute. And Tesla just cutting up. Tesla just cutting up. Okay. Yeah, but I think Brownie said it. I think that's just great wisdom. Hey, glass half full. I think that's just conventional wisdom. Good traders set stop losses. Stop losses will keep you in the game. It'll keep you from, getting in over your head. Katrina, I think it's kind of like riding a bike, though, don't you? I think you can look away from it, but I think if you did it for a while, jumping back in, I don't think you ever lose that knowledge. Hey, living my dream. I was just talking about you. Did you switch to futures or Forex? We were looking. Oh, did you see IWM this morning? Wait a minute, let me show you this. Living my dream, what you trading today? Let's go here. IWM was on fire. But look at that fall too, y'all. See? Look, look, look. That's what I said. You can catch it coming up or catch it coming down. And I bet I'd be willing to bet it's coming back down to 194.61. But look at that. That was a thing of beauty. I haven't seen anything like that in forever. Let's maximize this. That was gorgeous. I didn't catch it. And we were sitting right here when it happened. We were here right before it got above this because it busted right through. This was a former resistance that I had plotted some time ago because I haven't traded IWM in a while. And it broke right through that and went right on up here and created this high, 196.93. We could have got in at 194.60, around 194, even on this candle. and still made some nice money. 194, 90. Yeah. So there you have it. That's what you're looking for, though. That's a trend that a trend trader could get behind. You're trading futures now, yeah. My son, I'm telling you, I just said that Microsoft off the previous lower day. How'd you do on your Microsoft trade? I didn't do anything today. I'm just chilling, really. I just came on really to talk with my friends because I knew I was going to be up for a little while watching Tesla, watching Nvidia, just kind of trying to see, what's going to pan out. Oh yeah, please, please, please. You all know my email address. Email me anytime. If I missed anything, because I think I missed some comments, Marilyn, the other night when we did the live about Bali. Um, if anybody's interested in retiring in Bali, you could do it for under $1,500. Ask me how I know. But I think I missed some there, but then I caught them. I think Kathy hit me up and somebody else hit me up. So I'm more than happy to answer you through an email if I miss your comment. If it's something that's burning a hole and you really need an answer, if I know the answer, I'll, get back to you. If not, then I'll try to research it and find the answer for you. What? Oh, shoot, living my dream. Living my dream. How long have you been trading? You trading with other people's money? I'm telling y'all, Jared is not the only person who can trade. We can trade, you all, and be profitable. I just think it's proper training and then personal mastery. Because you could be the smart, you could be the most knowledgeable, you can know all that stuff. But if you are undisciplined, I just don't think that it makes for good trading. In trading, you must be disciplined. It'll eat you up. If you are an emotional wreck, you should not trade. You should sit it out. Sit it out, sis. Don't do it. But look at this. Tesla's just been trading in this little range. Look at that. Up, down, up, down, up, down. That's all. That's it. That's all in a range. High 292, bam. Up, down. We'll see what happens. We'll see if she can break out of this. Living my dream. Are you following Tesla? It's been 3 years, yeah. I figured, come on, I'm coming up on my first year since I placed my first trade. It's really not even been a year, you all, to be honest. I had given myself a goal of placing my first trade in November, and I think I placed it in October. So what is this? July, August, September, October? 9 months ago was the very first trade. So when I tell you, Yvette, anybody else is in this chat, please do not be overwhelmed. Do not get discouraged. Don't, I will say this though, don't get ahead of yourself either. Do not go putting your real money out here. Don't do it. Don't do it. It seems easy. It sounds like fun and games, but it is not. Paper trade, paper trade, paper trade, paper trade. And I feel like this, if you can't explain and articulate what you're doing, if you can't articulate it, you should definitely not be live trading. You should definitely not. Yep. And start small, Marilyn. Yeah. I say, I feel like Ford, if you just itching, and you gotta get some skin in the game and you want, get you a $20 Ford contract. Get you a $50 Ford contract and sit there and watch that thing tick up. Watch those pennies tick. Something where you can't hurt yourself, because I'm telling you, you can lose, you can mess up some money. Okay, Katrina, I will make sure that I send you the Zoom link. And you guys do me a favor, make sure that you are liking, subscribe, share, and most of all, set those notifications because y'all don't know. I might pop up on a live out of the blue. It's getting a little easier now that my body's getting a little more acclimated to this flip time. But I'm telling you, it takes a toll on me because y'all are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Y'all probably having y'all coffee and everything. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you, glass half full. I opened up my account with no money initially. And this is my understanding. You can absolutely open up the money. You will have access to the platform. But I think if you want to paper trade in real time, you have to make a small deposit. So do not quote me on this, but I can tell you this, it doesn't have to be a lot. You can open up your account with $100. Really, you can open your account with $25. So call TD Ameritrade. But if you want to paper trade with us on Wednesday, you need to get that set up. It doesn't take long either. You can start online. So, but I would definitely say fund it with maybe $25, $100 if you can. And my advice to anybody getting started is to paper trade till you just paper trade till you're sick of paper trading, because you need to learn the platform. You need to, be educated. You just really do. The only thing that I said, like when I first got started, I wish that I had done this first before I paid for a class, because y'all, I was a rookie. I'm talking about I knew nothing except for I had been investing like my own money in shares. I understood that, but I didn't understand anything about options. And I took a class and I was lost. Could you imagine? You're at least sitting in a YouTube live lost for free. Could you imagine how I was feeling in a paid class? I was salty most of the time. I was like, because I just didn't get what I needed. I didn't get it. And I can honestly say some of that was on me, because I should have recognized early on that, okay, this format's not working for me. I need to pull back, get some background. I need vocabulary. I need to understand this platform before I go sit in a class where I'm paying good hard-earned money. So to somebody who is new, I would say sit with people, like sit like this, watch some videos before you go plunk down. Because some of these classes, they're $2,000, $5,000. They run the gamut. And you don't want that was the worst feeling in the world. I felt like every time I was in class, my money was just ticking away, tick, tick, ticking. I'm just watching my money because I couldn't make the most of it. And they didn't have time to slow down to deal with me. I get it. Now, if I took that class, whole different ball game, because I would be able to follow along. I wouldn't be. I was mad. I ain't gonna tell no story, y'all. Most of the time, I was mad. I was like, I done wasted my darn money, but it did give me a good foundation. I still have like some of the videos of the class, or I still have my notes and stuff, so I can go back. But yeah, don't give up. Don't feel overwhelmed. Don't feel like this is beyond you, because I promise you it isn't. One day, just like this is what happened to me, the light bulb just went on. I was like, oh, that makes sense. The pieces are starting to fit. So stick with it. Stick with us. If you have questions, send them to me. Please check the community tab, roll through there. I try to put out or post other videos from people who I admire. I'm telling you, or people who I follow. I love Oliver Velez. He's new to me. I just got hip to him, I want to say in the last 4 or 5 months or so. Christine is solid. Brandon Trades, he does a solid pre-morning show. Living My Dream does a recap. I don't know if Living My Dream is still doing his recap, but he does a solid recap. Brown Girls Trade, she gives good, solid. She posts like her actual wins, so she gives a lot of background information too. Stick with it. And a lady reached out to me today, another sister, and I want to make sure I get it right. I want to say her name is Lisa. I'll find out and then I'll drop it in the chat because another sister is out here trading too. And I want to link up with her. Y'all forgive me, but I think my allergies are acting up. Living my dream, you said for new traders, I think it's important to learn basic chart reading. Yep. Understand candlestick, open, close, high. Yep. Doing that, you will learn not all green candles are good and not all red candles are bad. Yeah. Yep. Candlestick Bible, we got that. It's off in the Google Drive. Um, and we can make that a topic too. We've done it, and I do not mind. We circle back in our Wednesday night Zoom. We've talked about candlesticks. We can circle back. I have no problem opening up the floor. We have done candlesticks many times. We talk about how to plot support and resistance, how to read your indicators, how to work the platform, all of that. Let me pull it up. Let me get over here to the community tab because I want to make sure that I tell you the right time. Because I have to, my time is way off. So I don't want to quote and say anything. I want to tell you exactly what it is. It is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Wednesday. So 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the time for our Zoom study session. And the only thing we're going to do is actually there are two things. I want to show you paper trading on Thinkorswim, and I also want to show you this feature called back testing. I think back testing is good too because you can go back and rerun a play. You can go back and practice your entry and your exits. And why did you enter at this time? Why was this a good time to exit? So back testing is done with the on-demand feature, whereas your paper trading is actually done under the simulated. You'll see. I'll show you the difference on Wednesday. But I think they're both very valuable tools if you want to study. And I think before you go plunking down your money, I keep saying it, before you go plunking down your real cash, because this thing will take your money. Black Girl Stocks has candlestick trading cards. Yeah, she does. Yep. Also candlestick. Yep. Mm-hmm. All of that stuff, you guys, and that's it. Am I saying don't pay for a class? Absolutely not. I think there's a place for formal education. I'm a retired teacher, y'all. Of course, I think there's a place for formal education, but I also know that there's a methodology. Oh goodness. Anyway, there's a way to teach, and there's something called front loading. And what any good teacher is going to do before they jump into the meat and potatoes and the calculus of it all is they're going to make sure that you understand the vocabulary. They're going to make sure that you understand the platform, all that mechanism, because the technology can get in your way. If you don't understand the tech, which that's what happened to me. I didn't even know how to make a watch list. And so they were rolling through this stuff, talking fast, and we're not gonna even discuss it. And so I was not able to maximize it. Had I had an opportunity to ask questions and just kind of get some rudimentary things out of the way, I think I would have been able to maximize that class a little better. So I would say, get all this free stuff. Please watch those free videos. TD Ameritrade, Fidelity, they all do a great job. If you're particularly interested in options, if that's your desire to trade options, check out the OCC and the OIC. One is the Options Clearing Council, one is the Options Clearing Corporation. And anyway, look on the community tab, y'all. And there's a video that I have, and it talks about free support for new traders, and it talks about free classes for investors. So one of them talks about the free classes at Fidelity and TD Ameritrade, and the other video talks about the OCC and the OIC. And so take those classes. I'm telling you, it's all free. It's free, free, free. And then check in with our friends that are our brothers and sisters who are trading. Living My Dream is trading every day. And I'm going to find Lisa for you all. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Thanks. Well, Live My Dream. I'm out of here anyway. I got to get to bed, y'all. I got about 9 more minutes. At 10 o'clock, I said I was going to be out. I'm going to sleep because I'm sleepy. I so appreciate you all. I just want to encourage you. This is a learning community. I am not an expert. I am not. I am the person who was struggling alone when I started. And so I just decided that I didn't want to struggle by myself. And so now we struggle together. So, Yvette, thank you. What'd you say? So, you say have your Thinkorswim set up. Yes. Are you talking the settings? I have my account set up and log in. Yes. If you want to paper trade with us, do you have like all your indicators and all this stuff? That's what I mean. Like if you have opened up your account and you've got your login information and all of that stuff, do you know how, do you have your watch list set up? Do you know? If you don't, and if you like, you can set up an appointment with me before Wednesday. I can get you in if you like, or you can watch a video and try to do it by yourself. There are tons of videos that will tell you how to set your platform up. But I would say, yes, try to have it set up so that when we're paper trading, we can talk intelligently. Like I can show you how to plot your support and resistance. We can talk about how you use your RSI when you're ready to enter or exit a trade. You know, we can talk about all of the indicators. So try to get that thing set up before Wednesday, and then we'll get together on Wednesday. Okay, Sandra, you sent me an email. Well, wait a minute, y'all. Let me check my email. I can do that while we're here, y'all. Let me check. And maybe I can answer your questions right now while I have you here. Hold tight. Okay, Katrina, you just want the Zoom link. No problem. I can do that. Sandra, I don't see, let me see. Where'd you send your email? Hmm. Katrina, if you hold on while I got you here, I'll go ahead and just send you the link right now so that we'll make sure we get that out the way. Is there anybody else who needs the link? I'm going to go ahead and start I'll send it out to you. If you need the link, send me an email and then I will email it to you. It's chilly. Okay, I'm copying the link. Okay, Sandra, I see your email now. Katrina, you can check your email. I just sent you the link for the Zoom study session. Is there anybody else who needs the link for the Zoom study session? And Sandra, let me get over here to your question. Okay. Okay. You were saying, how can you tell if you're completely out of the trade? Um, Okay, I see all of it now. Sandra, that's a good question, and that'll be a good one for us to go over on Wednesday. I can actually show you when we go into paper trade, but you're going to go to the monitor tab and you'll see, I'll show you the column. If I had my paper trading screen up, I would pull it up. But if I pull mine up, then y'all will see I'm a good. So on Wednesday, Sandra, we'll go over that. How can you tell if you've completely closed out? And I'll tell you, it's on that monitor, under the monitor tab. When you pull up your profit and loss, you'll see. Generally, it'll show you like the number of contracts you have. It'll have, I think, a plus, like +2 or +3. Once that number is gone, and then I usually have two columns up, P&L, and then I want to say a P&L percentage, P&L for the day. So it keeps track of your total and your P&L for the day and your P&L overall. So generally when that P&L for the day is zeroed out, you'll know that you're totally out. But it'll be easier for me when I can show you and share my screen on Zoom. So I will make sure, Sandra, make sure that you ask that question again on Wednesday. And I'll show you exactly how you can tell when you've absolutely closed out. But another thing, you'll know you haven't closed out if that number's ticking up and down. You'll know that for sure. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Sandra, use the From Lack to Legacy. It helps me keep that stuff separate. Yep. I will need the link. Where do I find your email address? My email address, I'll put it down in the chat, is From Lack to Legacy @gmail.com. Let's make sure I got that right. From Lack to Legacy @gmail.com. Yep. So just email me and I will make sure that you get the link. And if you send it to me right now, I'll send it to you while we're on air, while we're here. So Katrina, you should have gotten it. I'm looking in my email box. Okay. But I gotta run, folks. Yep, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock here. So you emailing me now, then I'll hold tight. I'll look for your email. From Lack to Legacy @gmail.com. And I'll get that Zoom link out to you. And y'all, please, again, set your notifications. It helps me if you watch from the notification, and it'll help you all keep up with me too, because my schedule is what it is. I'm fully retired. And sometimes if I'm up for a live, like tonight, I really I knew I was going to be up, so it just made sense to do this live with y'all. I was going to be up anyway. I would have done it with y'all. I would have gone live yesterday, but I was trading from my bed yesterday. And that's the beautiful thing about trading. I don't know why my thing is just spinning. Yeah, I am. I got to get going. Marilyn, I'm telling y'all, Marilyn puts me to bed. Marilyn wakes me up. Good Lord. Everybody should have a sister like this. If you don't have a good sister in your life and in your corner, I don't know what to tell you. Hey, Katrina. Hey. Yep. We're about to let me show you all this. But look, okay, because this is just a thing of beauty. Y'all, come on. That IWM clowned and cut up today. That does not even look real to me. That was real money. And Brownie came right here into this chat and said, check out IWM. That's what I'm talking about. Who does that? And hipped us up and put us up on SPY too. Look at SPY, and SPY's still going up. That play isn't over yet. SPY is on a tear. I just don't fool with SPY because SPY contracts are expensive. Y'all know I don't chase trades, but look at that. SPY still going. What the heck? Somebody needs to go make this money tonight. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I got some Tesla contracts I'm swinging. Tesla needs to hit the home run, hit the ball out the park tomorrow, because I only got like 10 days for that thing to make itself profitable. So we'll see. Okay. Glass half full. I don't know what's happening with my email. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay. I will be I'm sending you the link right now. Check your email. I just sent it. And on that note, folks, well, hello, Johnny. I haven't seen Johnny in forever. Hey, family. I'm just about to get out of here too. All my family is here. I swear to y'all have no idea. I'm having a great time, y'all, traveling. I really am. It's a beautiful world and I love seeing it. But I miss my friends. I miss my family. I really do. And it's so nice that when we can get together here. Johnny, we were looking at, did y'all look at SPY and IWM today? Ooh, somebody made some money. I didn't make money on those because I wasn't really actively trading, but I'm just saying, SPY still cutting up, still setting highs. It just set another high, 452.40 something. And then look at IWM this morning. Johnny, did y'all get any of this money? Look at that. That was insane. And Brownie came in and dropped it and told us right about at this candle. I'm gonna assume Brownie. I don't know if Brownie's male or female, so I'm just gonna say Brownie. Right here, as it came up on this resistance, I was like, well, I'm gonna see what happens. And that candle burst through and took off. So that was a great play. That would have been a great play this morning. SPY is still paying, folks. SPY is still hitting new highs, y'all, 452.45. I'm just saying, there's money to be made in the market, and you just have to be smart and wise. Look at Palantir. I got some Palantir. Oh, well. Whoa. Are we making new highs? I don't know. But anyway, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Plenty of opportunities coming and going. But on that note, y'all, I must say good night. Johnny, you had a futures trade that I closed right after the opening. Was a short Nas. Okay. I'm just saying. Oh, Katrina, my email is from lactolegacy@gmail.com. If there's anybody else who needs to get the link for the Wednesday Zoom study session, just email me at from lactolegacy@gmail.com and I will get it to you. If I don't get it to you tonight, then I will definitely get it to you in the morning. Okay? All right, folks. I so appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the support. I appreciate all the contributions you all dropping all these gems in the chat, sharing your knowledge. It's amazing. I think it's what makes this community so wonderful and so warm and so welcoming. No question is dumb. That's not this. You can come here and ask us. You can ask me, what is a stock? And somebody will explain to you what a stock is. You can come in here and say, what does TOS stand for? And somebody will tell you. It's never any judgment. It's never any side eye. We don't do that. We just help one another here. And so if you want to learn, if you just want to be a better trader, you want to be a better investor, you want to become more financially literate, that's my mission. My mission is that everybody leaves here just a little smarter about money, a little smarter about investing, a little more informed. I don't care if you don't ever place a trade. I mean, I'm not trying to push anything. I got nothing to sell. I just want to share the knowledge. And as I get it, I'm more than happy to share it with you because somebody shared it with me. Johnny is another pro. Johnny is a good trader too. Johnny, how long have you been trading? I know Living My Dream said 3 years. I'm just under a year. And some people have never even placed a trade at all, but everybody is welcome here. And we all share, our knowledge. So, if nothing else, I feel like that's what our community is about. It's about sharing knowledge because I want all of us. I will say this. I can say this. I think sometimes as Black folks, as African Americans, it's not that we don't desire to do better. We just didn't know. Nobody told me. Nobody in my family ever talked about money. How would I have known except somebody shared something with me? And I was like, oh my gosh. Hey, Nyrel, you called me just in time. I'm on my way to BED. Okay, see, Johnny's been trading 4 years, living my dream 3 years. And I'm telling y'all, if you stick with it, if you just don't give up, don't get overwhelmed, don't do silly things with your real money, you won't get discouraged. Because I think if you jump out there with your money, I think if you lose a lot of money, that's discouraging. Nobody, don't do that. Paper trade with us. That's what we're going to be doing on Wednesday. That's it. That's all. If anybody needs some help, if you need help setting up your Thinkorswim, watch a video. If after the video you can't figure it out, set up an appointment with me. I can absolutely get you in before Wednesday because the truth is, it's Wednesday night for you all, but it's Thursday for me. So I I will actually be up Thursday morning. So it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday, but that will be Thursday morning at 7 a.m. for me. So I will see y'all on Thursday morning. Nyrel, my love, thank you for stopping by. Johnny, it was so good. Okay. Okay, Johnny, I look forward to your email. Nyrel, thanks, Love Muffin. That's my buddy. We talk. We talk real good girl talk. And I will see you all. Yvette, hopefully I will see you on Wednesday too. Marilyn, you're an angel. That's my earth angel sister. And her birthday's on the 23rd, y'all. Y'all help me wish Marilyn a very happy birthday month. Happy birthday, sister. And Marilyn, be watching your mail. Or you should be watching today or tomorrow. Just be around the house today or tomorrow. It was so good seeing you guys again. All right. Talk to everybody. See y'all on Wednesday. Bye, y'all. Gotta go to bed.